Thank you for that thumbs up. How's everybody doing today? Awesome. Thank you for that thumbs up. How you doing today? Hey, Rugster, how you doing? Got some new equipment in. Trying to work on my live hours, so I thought I'd come on and see what everybody's up to. Oh, you're welcome. Glad to see you in here. Thank you for that thumbs up. Just working on my hours, getting down to the last minute. Gotta grind to get that time. Thank you for the thumbs up. Those coming in? Thought I'd go on live and see what everybody's up to. Nobody else was on. I thought, why not? I'll see who's out and about tonight. Late night stream, I know, but what the hey, why not? Matter of fact, well, more specifically, Rubster, I am down to 200 hours. So I'm going to grind as much as I can. Yeah. Oh, I hear you. I've been in some of your live streams. I don't know if you caught me leaving a hello and leaving a thumbs up and that. So I appreciate you being in here. I've seen you a couple times. I really appreciate it. Matter of fact, I was talking to Easy Tips and Tricks. He's doing good. As you can see, my cat's trying to get in on the live stream as usual. But yeah, so everything's going good with me. Talked with Easy Tips and Tricks, etc. He's doing good. Yeah, it is hard. It really is hard to keep up with who's coming in and playing at the same time. Yeah, I know on a friend's chat, she has Nightbot. Says, hey, you, thanks for stopping in. If I missed your comment, please post it again. Oh, you're welcome. But yeah, she put that as the Nightbot saying, if I missed your comment, please don't take offense, just repost it, because, she's trying to play the game as well as, watching YouTube chat. So I understand completely. But yeah, everything's going good today. Nothing exciting per se. Went to church and came home and had a good dinner. My brother made homemade lasagna and, of course, garlic bread. Really good dinner. And we had oh, a dinner salad. Yeah, that'd be a cool idea. He's trying to grind, but he's had some issues that he has to work on. But definitely, he'd love to hear from you. So, like I was saying, I'm starting to get new equipment in and working on getting better stuff in for recording and doing live streams. Microphone's new, and it came with the phone stand. It worked good, obviously. Oops, sorry about that. Cat jumped up on the table. Sorry about that, those in the chat. Yeah, the crazy cats can be. But I love her. So yeah, everything's going good. Just like I said, taking it easy, seeing what everybody's up to. I know it's late tonight, so I thought, why not? I didn't see anyone on I recognized, so I thought I'd go ahead and go live and see where everybody was at and what was happening in the YouTube world. You know, been working on my, like I said, my stuff. Got new product coming in. Got awesome reviews to go over, and excited about that, of course. But appreciate everybody coming in and everyone that hits thumbs up. You know, make me feel good. You know, to know other people care and that they appreciate my, streams and keeping in touch with everyone. Not trying to make my, you know, one of the things I enjoy about live streaming is I can talk with people one on one, or we can talk as a group. And that's why I like doing the product reviews, because people can see what I'm doing. But on the other hand, I go on live stream and they can make suggestions. Hey, you might want to try this, or I saw this cool thing you might want to do a review on. You know, different ideas. I've been more than welcome, even after the live stream's over. If you see a live stream that you have suggestions for that's already ended, you know, so for me, feel free to leave them in the comments. And like I said, Christmas is coming up, so I'm going to have a lot of Lego reviews coming out, plus some other ones, because, you know, I try and make sure to keep everybody up to date as to what I'm up to and how I'm doing, and definitely. Hi, everybody coming in, hitting that thumbs up. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hope everybody's having a good day. Some people it's still Sunday, to others it is, in fact, Monday already. But I appreciate everybody that came in. It was nice today. I got to see a friend I haven't seen in a while named Mac. He was on live for a while today. That made my day. And I also got to see another friend today named Rindy Ray. She was live and made my day. So, yeah, it was a long day today. Usually I, try and stream about 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific, but under the circumstances, I had a board meeting at the church and came home and others were on, so I wanted to, let them go ahead and go live. I figured I'd do mine this evening, and what it is this evening to me still. It's 11 o'clock out here in California, so definitely glad to hear that people are having a good day out there today. You know, appreciate everyone coming in, appreciate those thumbs up. Hope everybody had a good weekend, and, if anyone had exciting things to talk about, feel free to say it on the chat. I'm always open to conversation with people. Appreciate the five that are in here. But yeah, we've got some cool events coming up in the near future if I get my time in. Not yet ready to release them, but do have some cool events going to be happening. My beeline friend's trying to play with the cord as I'm talking with y'all. So, anything exciting happen your way today, Webster? Had any tournament today? I was enjoying watching you play pool tournament. That was cool. Or you were just practicing that day, but you know what I mean. Hope you're doing good on that. And again, like I said, thank you everybody that's coming in. Thank you for the thumbs up, and hope you had a great weekend. I know I did. Had a delicious dinner with the family. No problem. I appreciate you just hanging out, showing support. Appreciate that. You know, always appreciate the support. And it's basically what I'm working on. It's my watch time, so more people the merrier. Yeah, like I said, I'll get up, keep everybody up to date of what I'm doing. Make sure I'm being sociable with people. You know, actually got my feline friend laying on the cord, so thank you everybody coming in. Thank you everybody for those thumbs up. Appreciated. But yeah. Oh, the lasagna was good. My brother made it homemade, so he actually diced up the tomatoes and put them in, and then he, of course, boiled the noodles down and actually grated cheese. That's what made it totally awesome. You know. Hey, Chelina, thank you for coming in. Yeah, it's been a long time I've been on, but it's hard to keep up with everybody. Appreciate you coming in. Means a lot. I was just telling Webster here, I had a lasagna dinner. My brother made it homemade and really good. He made nice down tomatoes and he put, uh, hey, Teresa Gardero, thank you for coming in. Appreciate those thumbs up. But my brother made a awesome lasagna, diced up the tomatoes and put in the tomato paste and tomatoes, and then he put a layer of noodles, and then he put a layer of grated cheese. He actually grated it himself, so really delicious dinner. And we had garlic bread with it, and we had cereal. Try that again. We had salad for an appetite. So appetizer, or beginning before dinner dish, whatever you want to call it. Oh, it was delicious. It was really cool because my brother made this from scratch. He had the day off, so he decided to go ahead and make it from scratch. And did an awesome job. His two daughters were here with him, and we all just had a good time hanging out. Wow, I guess that is a long drive. It's funny I can actually pronounce it the correct way. Most people call it Mexico, but actually it's called Mexico. I've been there a few times. It's awesome. You know, sorry, kitty's starting to mess with things. There we go. Now I fixed it. But how was Mexico today? Anything exciting down there? I know it's a long drive, Toledo, but oh wow. That must have been fun then. At least you had a safe trip. That's the important part. Yeah, I've been to Mexico a few times. I Hey KB, good to see ya. Thank you for coming in, hitting that thumbs up. I appreciate it. But yeah, I've been to Mexico a couple of times. Um 10 a.m. this morning. Wow, wow. I've actually bought, the don't know the exact term, but it's like a blanket you wear, you put over your head. But I bought a couple of those there, just a bit, Toledo. So I enjoyed it. How's KB doing today? I was looking to see if you were going live tonight. I checked before I went on today, 'cause you know, not very many people are on and about tonight, so I figured at 11 o'clock I'd go ahead and go live so that, I can work on my hours. Oh, you're going to bed soon? Well, thank you for coming in and hanging out with me then. Right. Well, we all need to take a break from YouTube. We were just talking about that yesterday, how sometimes people push, 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 and then they push too much, get burned out. But did you see our work 12 hours today? I'm sleepy and weepy. Yeah, I can understand that. Well, we had a nice surprise in YouTube World KB. Mac was on today. Mac actually went live today. So that was a nice surprise. Those of you who don't know, if you look on my channel, hey Tony, good to see ya. Thank you for that like. Mac or Die is his screen name. He's always in Jess Key's chats and stuff. We call him Big Mac. I'm doing good. How are you, Tony? Great to see you. Oh, you got Knuckles from Mac. Yeah, he went live today. Great to see you're doing not bad there, Tony. But yeah, Mac was on live. I was all happy. Went in and talked with him, and he was working on some stuff in the office. But it was nice to see him live. You know, so definitely that was exciting. Hey, I wonder why you're not. I don't know. Hold on. Good to see you, Amber. Hold on a second. I don't know why. Try it again, Amber. Say hi real quick, 'cause I don't know why it did that, but good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for that thumbs up. That's weird. I no clue. Let's see what happened. There we go. Had to fix it. I'm doing good tonight. Didn't really see anyone on, so I thought I'd come you know, work on my time here. Getting close to the end, so push, push, push. You know how that goes. As they say, that's just the beginning of the grind. Thank you for sharing it out, KB. I appreciate it. But yeah, good to see you, Amber. Been watching a few of your games. OG's kicking back in there. He's cool. I like him. But yeah, appreciate everybody coming in. Oh, thank you so much. That would mean a lot. That really will, because like I said, I'm down to the last of the hour, so. But yeah, Selena, I know you heard me before say it, but Nerd Alert, KB211 are a couple of the gamers that I enjoy watching and hanging out with. They can give you some great tips, and especially KB, I love her style because she even put real gamers do it right. You know, yeah, good question, Webster. What part of Mexico were you in, Selena? But now everybody gets to meet the ladies I've been bragging about. There's one other named Meg's Gaming, but she's on the East Coast. Oh, nice, Baja. Oh, you're at work tonight, Amber? Ah, that lovely four-letter word. I like the other one better, Game, game. But definitely, you gotta make the money and be able to get the games you need. Oh, you work overnight. Oh, wow, that's gotta be harder doing the graveyard shift. Graveyard shift's not as fun as everybody thinks it is. Yeah, everybody's like, well, I can do, if I work graveyard, I can work at my own pace and take the break when I want. But you'd be amazed how quickly you get bored with graveyard. I know, I tried it. And a lot of people don't like graveyards today. Want to get done and just, you know, I can understand. Oh, I can imagine on that sleep being jacked up. It was even harder for me when I was working because they had me on schedule where I worked 2 nights in a row and got off at 6 in the morning. And then I worked swing shifts, so I went from 10 at night till 6 in the morning, 10 at night till 6 in the morning, and then on the same day I had to come back and work 2 to 10, and 2 to 10. Well, that's not even 8 hours. So I know that feeling about having your sleep all jacked up. Definitely can say I've been there, done that. So yeah, I definitely been there, done that on that jacked up sleep pattern. And especially like on your days off, yeah, those nights are a mess. Did it for 5 years. Wow, refuse to go back to it. If I can sleep when you get off, that's good, but you can't. It sucks. Yeah, especially on your days off, because usually on your days off, people want you to get things done around, or you need to get things done around when your day is off. So you really don't get much sleep. Then you end up falling asleep the night that you're off. And the next morning you're up all day and try and get a couple hours sleep before you go back to work, so it does mess up your work. I remember those days. And it's a lot harder, especially in my professionalism. I was a security guard at a truck stop, so yeah, it can be crazy. But glad you're hanging in there, and like I said, usually stay up 5 to 6 hours. I get off so I can sleep because I go to sleep right when I get home. I wake up 4 hours afterwards. So yeah, wow, I understand that. You get up 4 hours afterwards, and later on today you start getting sleepy. You can't go back to sleep because you got to start getting ready for work soon. Yeah, that is hard. So yeah, I understand that. Hey, Donovan, good to see you. Thank you for coming in and hitting that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. But yeah, I was excited to actually see Mac on tonight, KB. Yes, I did. That was a really cool video you did, Donovan, on the Dollar Tree as you walked through and recorded that. You did a really good job. But definitely, you did a great job on that. So yeah, everything's been going good here. Thankful everybody came in. Amber, you're in my prayers because, like I said, I remember those days when doing graveyard shift, as they call them. They can be stressful. Excuse me, I'm going to take a drink real quick. Okay, I'm back. Thank you, guys. It's one thing I know that I'm learning real quick is how the more you talk, the more you need to drink something. I hate it because it freaks me out being here by myself majority of the time. Yeah, that was what make it harder. I can understand that one, Robster, but I definitely understand being alone. You know, especially like I said, in my profession, I was security guard, so I actually had to walk the parking lot alone, make sure all the trucks were secure and nobody was doing anything silly out there. Make sure and as crazy as it sounds, there's people that would actually, like the vagrants, as crazy as it sounds, would be sleeping underneath parked big rigs. Right. But yeah, there was actually people sleeping underneath big rigs, and I'd have to chase them off, or otherwise, when the truck driver woke up, he already knows his truck is running fine. He's not going to get out and look underneath, see if anyone's underneath there, and they take off, and thump thump. I gotta make sure there is nobody underneath those trucks. Everybody usually say, you know, everybody for themselves, but being security there, I'd hate to have someone get killed on my watch because somebody was silly enough that it was raining, so they decided to sleep under a big rig. So yeah, I had to check for that. And on the other hand, I also had to make sure nobody was tampering with the big rig that the driver was sleeping. And there are times they would come in and ask you to give them a wake up call at like 2 in the morning, which would be 5 their time, 2 mine. So I'd have to, go out at 2 in the morning and knock on their rigs and outpost security got time to get up, your wake up call. But, like I said, when you're out walking around in the dark in a truck stop, it can be nerve wracking doing it by yourself. It was fun because sometimes you had a friend of mine who, there's no trucks wanting to get filled up, so if he could walk along with me. I said, sure, no problem, I'll use the company. So I do know that feeling though about being alone on graveyard shift. So, anywho, anything else exciting going on, people? I know Selena said she went or they went down to Mexico, so that's awesome. Me, we just had, like I said yesterday, we had hamburgers and French fries for dinner. And then we had today we had homemade lasagna for dinner, and of course I had church today and had a good day at church, thankfully. And that's how my weekend went. Had a good time with my nieces. We played Skippo tonight, which is a good cold card game if you haven't been into it. We learned how to play Skippo from back in the days when we were growing up because it was a way to learn how to count. We thought we were cool getting to play the adult game, and in reality, it is cool, but we were also learning how to count. So yeah, Skippo is a cool game. It's like Millborn with another card game we grew up on. In a game, you get to learn how to count because you had to work the points up to, I think it was 500 or 5,000, something like that. You had stoplight and out of gas, and you had speed limit. That was another cool game. But we grew up on card games like that. It was fun. Of course, we also had fun when we got older. We were playing penny poker. We thought we were hot stuff. It was fun family gathering. So, Donovan, did you do anything exciting this weekend? Hey, Miss Ride or Die, thank you for coming in, and thank you for that shout out you did today. That was awesome. Thank you. I actually had a few people come in and tell me coming over from Miss Ride or Die, so thank you very much. I appreciate that. There we go. But yeah, I really appreciated that, and thank you for the thumbs up. The cat is trying to get into the picture again. I love them, but they can be a pain at times. Which is funny because she usually, is around, but as soon as she sees me going on camera or holding the microphone, she's trying to get my attention. Silly cat. Oh, you know what? I couldn't live. Honestly, Miss Ride or Die, I couldn't live without cats because, as funny as it sounds, my phobia, the one thing I fear are rodents. So I have to have cats around. Especially since everywhere I moved, we've had rodent problems, so not because of anything on us, mind you, but just because of the fact that rodents live everywhere. It don't matter if you're in the city, the country, you know, you always have different rodents. Up here in Oregon, we have the deer mice, they call them. Down in Texas, we had those field mice, and in California, we had what's called the Norway rats or wood rats and kangaroo rats, which is funny because they do actually jump like a kangaroo. One time I saw a mouse that looked just like Mickey, and it was so weird because I looked at it and it had the big round ears just like Mickey, but nobody knew what kind of mouse it was. Oh yeah, the New York sewer rats. Yeah, I've heard that those can get big too. I heard those can get big too. So yeah, Now she's off playing with something else. Yeah, big white cats. And you know, it's kind of funny, but it's not. There was actually a story out one time on the news. I wish I could figure out where that was. But this lady went out camping with her kids, and they found a dog out there. You know how parents always taught us you don't bring stray animals home? Well, her kids and her found this dog, so she brought him home, and after a couple of days, the cat started disappearing. And, oh, you got your Chevy Blazer fixed? Awesome, Donovan. But after a couple of days, her cat started disappearing, and the kids were playing with this dog the entire time. Well, one day the dog wasn't acting right, so she put the dog in the kennel cabinet and took it to the vet. And the vet said, "Do you know what you got?" And she went, "Yeah, it's a dog." He goes, "Do you know what you think you got?" She goes, "It is a dog, isn't it?" It was a Chinese rat that weighed 20 pounds, and that's why all her cats were disappearing. But she brought it home out of the woods. So that's why they tell you don't bring home stray animals. It's like same thing with plants. Most people don't realize it, but especially in the high desert, there was a lady, and this was on Channel 64, the local news station in Hesperia, California, had taken a cactus out of the desert, and brought it home, and it started shaking. Yeah, you get mad when your dogs break out. I don't blame you. But she brought this cactus home, and after a month, it started shaking. So she called plant biologists or whatever they are, nursery, plant nursery, and he said, "Do me a favor, take your cactus and put it in the microwave and shut it." And she said, "Why?" He goes, "Just do it. Call me back, and you'll thank me for it." So she took this cactus that was shaking like an earthquake and put it in the microwave, and no more than got the door shut when the cactus exploded. Inside the cactus were a bunch of baby scorpions that were hidden. The eggs were put inside the cactus. So needless to say, she just threw the whole microwave in the dumpster. But that's why they tell you, don't pick up plants out of its own habitat. And don't pick up stray animals because you don't know what you're bringing home. There was another one where it was out of Michigan. It kind of cracked me up because this cat actually looked like mine, and the guy was out doing lawn care for this house that was going to be for rent, and he heard a baby kitten meowing. So he took the kitten home, and you know that he made sure it was all comfortable, and took it to the vet the next day, and the vet did a whole checkup on it. Sorry about that, Ms. Ride or Die, but this will trip you out. The vet did a whole checkup on it, and they said, it was healthy and everything. Well, that night it started meowing, and it didn't have a meow of a normal house cat. And he said, "I thought I knew what it was," so he looked it up, and sure enough, it was not a regular house cat. And keep in mind, his own vet checked it over and said it's fine. But it was a bobcat that he picked up. It was a bob kitten, to be precise. So they called a sanctuary that would come and take care of it. They still see it, but they said it's nice to see it in a more suitable home. It just goes to show you don't know what you're getting sometimes. They thought they had a regular kitten, and the vet thought it was a regular kitten, but in fact it was a baby bobcat he brought home. So yeah, not trying not to give you nightmare there, Miss Rider guy, but I know what you mean about stray animals and stray plants and stuff like that. But yeah, that's why I don't bring home, I've seen a lot of pretty cactuses out there in the high desert, but definitely don't want to bring any home. If I want a cactus, I'll go buy it at a local nursery. It's safer that way. Right. Well, thankfully, like I said, she got it in the microwave and it exploded just as she closed the door, so she got real lucky. So, yeah, they could have, been very dangerous. And especially, like I said, I lived in the California high desert. They had those yellow scorpions. You know, I tell you what, thank God, knock on wood, whatever you want, but thank God I have not been stung by them. They have a cousin to them called vinegar roon or potato bugs. And the reason they're called vinegar roon is they don't have the stinger like a scorpion, but they have, you know, the rest of the body along with the claws. But when it gets you, you end up taking vinegar after a while, for a while. So that's why they call them vinegar roons or potato bugs. Like I said, I had to learn all this stuff because we had all that out there. On the porch one day, a white dog walked up past me. I almost made it look like a coyote. You know what? And it's hard to tell. It really is because I've seen coyotes, but I've also seen mixed breeds. Like we used to have one, I don't know the exact mix of it, but it was a mix between German Shepherd and something else. And she actually looked like a coyote. We knew she wasn't, but she did actually look part coyote. So yeah, it is hard to tell. You know, the worst of them is, knock on wood, thank God we haven't seen those in forever, is koi wolves. Oh, if someone dog, thank you, they found them. Sweet. Yeah, but it still makes you nervous when you see them because you're not sure what's walking up to you. Been there, done that with stray animals. Itchy nose. But yeah, so I understand, about the good old, stray animals, stray plants, steer clear. Had to laugh because one day we were getting on the freeway in California, and it was down in San Bernardino, and your neighborhood strange. Well, we were starting to get on the freeway, and somebody said, "What's that dog?" I said, "That's not a dog, that's a coyote." We're sitting there watching people get on the freeway. It's like, why is he standing there? Well, I don't know, but I jokingly looked at him and said, "You know who that was?" They went, "Who?" I said, "That was Wiley." He goes, "Wiley?" I said, "Yeah, Wiley Coyote. He's looking for the Roadrunner." I laughed, and so did the people in the car with me, but the driver didn't think it was funny. I'm like, "Why'd you ask if you didn't want to know?" But it's the only thing I could think of. Right? Like, in there, cool. Yeah, and it's hard because, like I said, there's times where, you know, especially up here, we have coyotes out here, even though we're in the city. The back right up to the mountains. People are posting, have you seen my old chihuahua? I feel sorry for the person, but I have a feeling I know what happened in Chihuahua. And coyotes, they were getting so bad in California one time. They had a little kid in Glendale, California. Yeah, I understand about snakes too, but in California, down in Glendale, California, one time there was a 2 or 3 year old little girl sitting on the front porch eating ice cream, and phone rang, so the mom ran in to grab the phone real quick, and the coyote killed her over the ice cream. So coyotes can be nasty. People think, oh, they're more afraid of you than you are of them. Not always. Not always. Just something to be aware of if anyone has coyotes around. They're not always more afraid of you than you are of them. Especially where we were living, we had a friend that had a bobcat tractor, and he was trying to pull in his driveway, and he was getting a standoff from 3 coyotes, and he was in this tractor. Yeah, coyotes do that. Well, he started to go forward, and the coyotes actually jumped at the barrel. You know how you have that piece that goes like this on the barrel of the tractor? They actually jumped at it to attack it. He just kept driving into the yard, and he ran in and grabbed his gun. They were already gone. They were already gone because he said, "I would have shot them if they wouldn't have left the yard." He couldn't believe it. They actually jumped at his tractor trying to attack the bucket. That's the bucket, not the barrel. The bucket. They actually tried jumping at the bucket and bouncing off it, but he just kept driving. But they can be nasty. Yeah, I can imagine they would, go crazy looking for it because, hey, you pray for the best, but aware of the worst. The best way to say it. You hope for the best and prepare for the worst. That's especially when it comes to small animals, because coyotes are not nice. So yeah, but in the high desert, like I said, where I used to live, we had the gopher snakes, rattlesnakes, and of course the Mojave Green, which is basically another rattlesnake that bred with you know, somehow interbred with another, but it's a rattlesnake that looks green. Matter of fact, the high school I graduated from, team mascot, the mascot for the school was, Toronto Diamondbacks, if that don't give you a hint. And went down over, they had the His, Hesperia scorpions, and then the next town over was the Victorville uh, jackrabbits. So yeah, now you got pretty much got an idea of what kind of animals and you know insects and so forth I grew up with, and reptiles. I'll tell you what, the one insect that never really scared me, except for when it tried coming in our back door, was the tarantula. I've seen them and they get pretty big. I've seen them get up to, you know, 3 feet around if you try measuring from leg to leg. Those things can get huge. But, for the most part, you don't bug them, they won't bug you. So, yeah. That's what we grew up with. Tarantulas, rattlesnakes, things like that. Saw a black bear cub in Vermont. I grabbed my boys and left that hotel with the full refund. Oh, I bet you did. Yeah, we actually had a couple brown bears come down from the mountains, but you know, thankfully, like I said, thankfully it didn't do anything to anyone. But those can be scary, especially since California brown bears are, you know, protected because it's the California brown bears. But yeah, I can imagine if you're at a hotel, you would check out real quick and leave. I wouldn't want to be around a bear. And sometimes bears are okay, and sometimes, oh, it was a baby. He was huge. He's looking for food. And he was in the garage. Oh, right. I can understand that would freak me out too. Because he got in the garage. Next thing you know, he could get in the house. So, yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, garbage. Yep. And they do that. They tend to look scavenge with garbage and stuff. So, yeah, I definitely understand that too. But I'm like you on that, Miss Ryder Guy. I grew up in the country, but sometimes I feel safer in the city. I left because I thought the mother was, yeah, she could have been real close. As a matter of fact, speaking of close, we had a friend that was sitting up at her house in California. I had her, and she told her roommate, "Hey, come here, look at these cute kittens." And she goes, "I think I'm gonna keep one." And thankfully, the roommate came out and goes, "Don't you dare touch them." Not even 30 seconds later, here comes Mama Cat, and she meowed, and all four babies went with Mama. I mean, can you imagine if she would have went over and touched one of the babies? What could have happened? That would have been crazy. So yeah, it can be crazy. And I've actually seen videos where bears have torn cars apart, scrounging for food and stuff. And they got pretty big claws on them, so I understand where you come from. So did anybody else do anything exciting for the weekend? I went told you guys I had a great weekend, but didn't go out of town. Just had family over today and had good church service. They're back to wearing one of their shirts. I thought it was pretty cool. On the back, it actually showed a shield, but it like this, shield like this, but it said, "We stand for the flag, we kneel for the cross." And it was a great deal on it, actually. These shirts can be expensive. I got mine, two of them for $21, so that's a great deal. It's like 10.50 a shirt, which you can't buy very many shirts like these. With the all the detail and all that for $10. So I thought it was a great deal. So is anybody doing anything exciting for Veterans Day tomorrow? Okay, you have a good night, Miss Ryder Die. Thank you for coming in. I know it's after 2 a.m. and highly appreciate it. Oh, yard work tomorrow? Yuck. Sorry. But yeah, definitely have a good night. Thank you so much for coming in, Miss Ryder Die. And everybody, if you want a good person who is very nice to hang out and talk with, Miss Ryder Die is a great person. Highly recommended. Oh, dogs keep breaking up the bed. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. You're welcome, Miss Ryder Die, and thank you for coming in. It was a pleasure having you in my uh, live stream tonight. Means a lot. Get one more drink. But definitely appreciate everybody coming in, everybody put a thumbs up. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Thank you, KB, for coming in. Thank you, Donovan. Thank you, Rubster760. You know, as I say, KB211, Cholino. You know, thank you all for coming in. Teresa Cordero. And I'm going to hang out for a few more minutes so I can get a full hour and appreciate everybody being here. You know, toss of the seat supporters and hope I do just as good of a job supporting you guys. Excuse me. But definitely had a good time chatting tonight. Like I said, keep an eye out because I got some cool ideas coming up. You know, more reviews gonna be happening and you know, working on some cool stuff. As always, you know, try and come up with new ideas, new things to record, new equipment of course. And I actually got a better microphone wire for it, which I'm trying out tonight and I guess it's working good because everybody's been chatting away and I appreciate it. Again, like I said, that's about what all is happening. I did try to keep everybody update. Thank you for everybody coming in, hitting the thumbs up. Means a lot. Thankful to know that everybody's had pretty much a good weekend. You know, of course, tomorrow, Monday, which is Veteran Day, so to all the veterans that are watching this, thank you for your service, both here and abroad. You know, or they call it boots on the ground. Really appreciate it and means a lot. So, yeah. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up now. Thank you for everyone being in here. It means a lot. If you're watching this afterwards on a replay, thank you and appreciate those thumbs up. And as always, hope you enjoyed this stream and don't be a stranger to the Ranger. Bye, guys. Thank you.